Life abroad, money does not fall from trees. We don't wake up in the morning and we go outside and we collect money. Cause I wish it was like that, but it is not. When the honeymoon stage of being excited to be in a new country will vanish, you will feel homesick. You will miss the food that you are eating at home. You will miss your friends. You will miss your family. You will miss everything that you used to know back home. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Lizzie Ellie here, a Kenyan YouTuber here in Italy. Thank you so much for subscribing to this channel. I've seen there are some new subbies and welcome. And on today's video, I wanted to talk about what they don't tell you about life abroad. You know, when we are in Africa, we have this idea about life abroad, the way it's all beautiful and glossy and everything. But it is when you come here that you understand and you realize that is a scam. What the ideas that you had in your head about life abroad is a scam. So the first thing that they don't tell you about life abroad is that you will get homesick, especially in the beginning. Like, I'm speaking for myself. When I came here, I was like 24. So I've spent 24 years in Kenya. Now I'm in a new country, new culture, new food, new people. Like, this is an environment that I was not used to. And I'm telling you, in the beginning, I was so lonely. When my husband would go to work and leave me at home, and remember here in Italy they don't speak English, so all I could hear is mama, baba, ciao, bella, ciao, tutti, and I was like, I wanna go home. I wanna go home. Who made me come to this country? At least if they were speaking English, it was so easy for me to make connection with people. So I started from jump, just like a little baby when they are crawling. And I remember my husband telling me, you need to learn this language fast. If you want to get used to this country fast, you need to learn the language. Yes, when the honeymoon stage of being excited to be in a new country will vanish, you will feel homesick. You will miss the food that you are eating at home. You will miss your friends. You will miss your family. You will miss everything that you used to know back home. So if you see someone who has settled abroad for so many years, just know that in the beginning it was not easy for them. They had to be super strong. They had to have balls of steel. Yes, balls of steel to survive and be able to, manage themselves in that country. The second thing that they don't tell you about life abroad is that money does not fall from trees, contrary to what our families, our friends believe back home, that when you hit that abroad street, you instantly get rich, you instantly have a full wallet of money, you instantly are balling. That is some bullshit. Okay? I will talk about me personally. It took me like 5 years for me to be able to get my own coins. First of all, because when I came here, I had to learn the language, because no one is going to employ you if you don't know the language of that country. That's why I always say, those people who go to English-speaking countries are more fortunate than us who come to Italy, who come to Germany, who come to Europe, where they speak that language. They don't speak English. Like here in Italy, English. So in the beginning, it was so hard for me, because when I was in Kenya, I was used to working, getting my own coins. But here I am now depending on my husband. And your own money, like I always say, it's different. But since I didn't know the language, and also I got them babies super fast, like I was married in 2009, and in 2010 I already had a kid. I had to sit my ass at home for a few years. And even if I was so happy to be a mom and to take care of them kids, I always felt like there was something that was missing. The financial part, the financial independent part was missing in my life. And I'm telling you, when the kids started going to kindergarten, I was like, I better get that job first. And at that time, I had learned the language. So I remember the first time I got a salary that was mine. Ooh, wait! I was like, yes. Yes, it was so good. It felt so good that finally I can make my own money. So I will take this opportunity to tell our relatives back at home, life abroad, money does not fall from trees. We don't wake up in the morning and we go outside and we collect money. Cause I wish it was like that, but it is not. So stop pressuring us. Stop sending those messages. We need this, we need that, we need that. Especially in the beginning, when this person is trying to adjust to a new life, new country, new everything, and you're over there pressuring them. Another thing that they don't tell you about life abroad is culture shock. Yes, like I said, I came here when I was 24. So for those 24 years, all I was used to is life in Kenya, the culture, the heritage. I came here in Italy, saw different people, different culture, different ways of thinking. Like everything was different. So in the beginning, it was super hard for me to get used to the food here in Italy. I remember I lost so much weight. From like 50 kgs, I was weighing like 43 kgs. And I remember when I went back home, my mama and my sisters, they came to pick me at the airport. And I remember my sister lifting me up and she started crying. She was like, they don't feed you. They don't feed you back there. Aki umekonda. Kwani wakupei chakula? And my mother was touching my jaws and my neck. And she was like, huku hakuna chakula, hakuna ugali. So it was super hard for me to get used to the Italian food. It took me like a whole year for me to be able to eat pasta, for me to be able to accept that there's no ugali here, for me to be able to accept that I need to get used to this food if I don't want to die of hunger. So yes, the food will be different. The people that you meet will be different. In the beginning, it will even be hard for you to make friends. Yes. Last but not least, what they don't tell you about life abroad is that you will have to deal with the racism, you will have to deal with prejudice, you will have to deal with people who look at you and they judge you just by looking at the color of your skin. They will never want to know you more than this. They will just look at this and they're like, no. So you need to be super strong mentally for you to be able to deal with these things. And maybe you're not going to meet that racist person every day who's going to spit on you, who's going to do all these crazy things. But you will see the way you are treated, those subtle things, those two small microaggressions, like you going to a shop and people will be hiding their bags, like you going in a bank or maybe in an office, and the way they are smiling at the white people, they are not smiling at you. But these small microaggressions, racism, should not stop you from being yourself, should not stop you from following your dreams. Just focus on you. These are outside noises. Just focus on you and your objectives. What brought you here? If you came here to study, just put your whatever in your studies because you know what you came here to do. If you came here to work, just work. Maybe invest at home. If you came here to be married, just focus on your family and your children. Don't just let these outside noises, microaggressions, racism get into your head. If you want to make it abroad, you need to focus, okay? And don't let anyone tell you what you are, because you already know who you are. Preach, Sister Lizzie, preach. Yes, guys, that's all I had for today. Leave your comments down below if you live abroad and the things that you've experienced. And yes, let's interact in the comment section. I always respond to them comments, okay? And till next time, ciao.